morning drive. Of course, it's to work. Quiet. And I'm in a new car I didn't want to buy, but I had to. Because my FJ went dead yesterday. So now I'm in something that I can afford versus what I really, really wanted. But that's life. I'm fine with it. I miss my FJ already. It's only been a day. This thing's comfortable enough. Wiped out my savings to get enough of a down payment on it. So in the long run, it's better. Dropped $20,000 down on this thing. That just wiped me out. But that's what the savings for, which was a good thing because I am 90% retired. Only work one day a week. So I basically dropped my payments to like $243 or what, round up, say $245 a month. So that part worked out, of course. Now I gotta start saving up again. Because I got a big old tree I gotta cut down. It's been a banner year, money wise. Roof, windows, water heater, oil tank, gutters. All things considered, I'm only about, $15,000 in debt versus what could have been, 2.5 times that. So I will complain, but I really don't have any right to complain. I saved up a lot of money to get this stuff done. Just it all happened at once instead of here and there, where I could do one, save up, do the next, save up. But yeah, you know. I'm bitching on a Saturday morning because I can. But between social, the percentage I get out of the military, a little extra I get that doesn't count because that's from my mom selling her house. So that's a nice little boost there. So I'm not destitute, but I sure am feeling the pinch. Yeah, it's okay. Of course, new cars, you gotta figure everything out. Heck, I don't even know how to open the gas tank yet to fill this thing up. And little buttons around here somewhere. I just found a little hidden side mirror adjusters. That's over by the window instead of off to the side where the FJ was. You know how it is. Every car is different. Of course, my morning coffee. Have to start off about that being wrong because they forgot to put my pumpkin in it. Ratzers. It's okay, I don't need it, but I sure do want it. That's okay too. I can live with that. Just another in the series. Of course, wife freaked out because I'm telling her we got no brakes. Every single light on that FJ lit up. And then there was a loud screeching, some warning signal. Next thing I know, I'm not stopping. I'm cruising to an end. Luckily, very luckily, I call that a blessing because of my wife. I was able to, I was close enough to the dealership where I bought it to be able to just kind of cruise into a stop. They checked it out and And I pretty much said, okay, I'll buy that thing over there because I can afford it. Because that FJ was dead. It was DOA. So I got the standard $500 for that because it was all junk. They gave me another $500 for being a veteran. So it was $1,000 off on the car. Dropped $20,000 down. So $243 a month. But I'll see what I can to pay it off early, depending upon how I can rebuild some of that money. So that a little extra from Mom selling of the house, that will help out a lot. But we have that set up between the family, me, my brother, my sister. You can't get it all at once because the old tax man will come and take it all from you. So I'll set that up for $1,500 a month without losing it in taxes. So let that build up for a few months. See what I can do to at least, well, I don't know if I'll be able to pay off the car. That's the least of my worries. I want to pay off that credit for having to get that work done in the house first. That's actually my priority. I'll focus on those because those were put on a credit card. Because I couldn't hand them, cash or a check. They don't trust checks, and of course I don't carry that kind of cash around with me. So when that bill comes in, I'll start walloping them at $1,000 a month. Hopefully I can get it paid off before a year. That's my goal anyway. Of course, the only other reason I bought this car was it's a nice, beautiful blue, which just reminds me of my Marine Corps days. I dressed blues. I wanted a red one, but I didn't have any. And I couldn't be picky at the moment because I had to go to work this morning and my FJ died yesterday. So I had to have something to get to work today. And rental, yeah, but that'll cost me an arm and a leg just for a frickin' day. So no, I just went for broke. Well, it's pretty enough, but man, I miss sitting up high though. The only criteria I needed was 4-wheel or all-wheel. This thing is all-wheel. Because when the winter comes where I live, I got this hill I always got to climb, and I got to be able to dig in and get up it. So could have bought me a car. There was $24,000. You figure after all the paperwork and everything else, they just rounded up to 30, give or take $1,000. But if I dropped $20,000 on that, leave me, well, say $24,000, probably $4,000 or $5,000 after a few little things I want specific of a car. It always costs you extra. There's a few things I always get. Not everything, just a couple of things. Of course, it adds up to the price of the car, which it always does. And although I would have loved to have just gotten that other car, I would never have gotten up the hill with it because it was just a regular old Corolla. And I gotta get up that hill, or else I park in the gas station down below. They don't like that very much. But this thing's comfortable. What they call it is a Corolla Cross. Yeah, I think that's what they call it, a Cross. Basically, it's not a car, it's not an SUV. It's in between. It's a tween. Of course, like I said, I gotta figure it all out. All the new buttons and bells. The first thing I realized was it doesn't use a frickin' key. I'm an old man. I use a key. I'm like, how the hell do you start this thing? There's no key. Of course, the guy, just a young kid, 27, laughs. You start this way. I'm like, Man, you would have died in my era when you used to have to push start a car if the battery went on you. It's called jump starting it. And poor guy would have been lost. He had no clue what I was talking about. That was funny. Okay, here we go. The road. Okay, I did my little 10-minute time frame I like to do, plus some seconds. Almost 11. So enjoy the ride. Go ahead and complain about my bantering, and off I go to work. Thanks, everybody.